Welcome to the BNI Effect, the home of amazing conversations with Brisbane BNI members sharing tips on how you can get the most out of your BNI membership. I'm Tony Meredith, and ordinarily I'm a business coach, but today I'm your host and fellow BNI member, bringing you yet another exciting interview with a Brisbane BNI member. This is episode number 68, and today's guest is Shirlee Green. G'day, Shirlee. How are you?
Good day. Very well, thank you very much, Tony.
Well, look, thank you for being here. Why don't we kick it off by you giving us a brief overview of you, your business, and the main services or products you offer?
I'm Shirlee Green from Starfish Collective. I started the business in 2022. I offer corporate branded gifts, candles and diffusers. Um, yeah.
Great. And what prompted you to start the business in 2022, Shirley?
Um, I went to a candle making workshop and fell in love with the creative side of business. And I then started making them for friends, family. I went to all the markets in the Moreton Bay area, testing my products, and it grew from there.
Well, that's amazing. And what's the number one seller, Shirley?
My number one seller at the moment is my branded candles, elevating the businesses and their brand with their unique fragrance.
Okay, so what you're saying is that businesses get an opportunity to brand themselves on your candles and then perhaps use them as gifts. Is that right?
Correct. So when I was going to the markets, I had a big breakthrough in 2023 when I decided to do location candles promoting the Moreton Bay area. And that was a big breakthrough. Then I started getting requests from corporates if I could do their own unique fragrance. Yes, so it started from that and then it just grew.
Okay, and so you're based in Moreton Bay, is that right?
Yes, I'm in Bribie Island, part of Moreton Bay. Yes,
Beautiful. And so where do you service your clients? Where are they from, Shirley?
all over Moreton Bay,
Right. Okay.
basically.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And what were you doing prior to being in the candle and gift business?
Real estate photography for 8 years. Previously to that, financial manager in South Africa. So I've been in Brisbane for 16 years now, immigrated in 2009.
Okay, quite a diverse background by the sound of things.
Yes, very.
But you've ended up in the candle business. So well done to you. So you've been going for about 3 or so years.
Yes, yes.
Good on you, Shirley. And when did you decide to be a part of BNI?
I went to BNI 8 years ago when I was in the real estate photography and I wasn't in the correct headspace. Then I was invited last year, June, to visit a BNI again, which I did. And I absolutely loved the atmosphere, the room environment. So I went again, the second visit, and joined straight away. It was just amazing feeling that connection in the room.
What was it about the room on that day that encouraged you to join straight away, Shirley?
Um, the friendship, the know, like, and trust of the people in the room, um, just supporting each other, and being a sole trader can get quite lonely. So just feeling part of that group instantly, it was really amazing.
Wow.
Mm.
How's being part of BNI influenced your approach to networking?
Um, it's it's taught me to speak more clearly because public speaking was one of my biggest fears. So I can speak clearly, having your 45 second every week. It really makes you be prepared, think about it, and get to the point straight away. So it's helped me, and the friendships along the way, it's been amazing.
And so, how has BNI helped you be a better public speaker? Because that's fascinating. And I hear that come up a lot, Shirley, where people talk about the fact that they come into BNI for the referral and for the revenue, for the commercial reality, but yet they learn these other personal development skills, and public speaking seems to be one that keeps popping up. So, how does BNI specifically help you with public speaking?
Having to stand up every Friday morning in a meeting and present yourself professionally, clearly, I think that was a huge help.
Okay, so the
Yes.
fact you have to do it regularly, and of course that then leads on to other exciting opportunities, such as being a podcast guest, Shirley.
Yes, exactly.
Very good.
Yes.
How do you measure the success of your participation in BNI?
Well, I had a very exciting discussion with my accountant 2 weeks ago, in that she advised me that my business has tripled since joining BNI. So
Wow.
I was really, really happy with that. I obviously could feel the extra work, but to have it down in black and white was really good. Yes.
Well, that's phenomenal, Shirley.
Mm,
Triple the size of your business. Wow.
yes.
Congratulations. That's a
Thank
wonderful,
you.
wonderful outcome. Um,
Yes.
how has your business evolved, right? So obviously we know that it's triple, but how has your business evolved since joining BNI? Is there other areas that your business has evolved?
Yes, it originally started as Starfish Scarborough, and through the growth in BNI, I've rebranded to Starfish Collective, opening it up to a wider broad of people through Moreton Bay. If I want to go out the area, my name now offers that.
Okay, and that
Um,
came from some conversations in BNI, did it?
Conversations BNI, and through BNI, I've also I've won quite a few awards in 2025, which I was very proud of. So it's all just steps, learning all the time in BNI, building relationships. Yes, being more confident in what I do.
What awards did you win, Shirley?
I won the Small Business Award for 2025, the Moreton Bay Award. And I was a finalist for two other awards. And recently I've won Innovate Her for 2025.
Wow.
Yes,
Well, congratulations
thank you.
on all the awards. That's amazing. Um,
Yes.
you're relatively new in BNI, but look, what advice would you give to new BNI members to make the most out of their membership, Shirley?
I would advise them to get involved, be present at every possible meeting, network with people, talk to the people, and don't be shy to ask for help or advice, um, because we're a good team and we just love helping each other.
And what does getting involved mean?
Um, think of who you can refer to. The more you give, the more you get. So think about who you can refer to, not about what you can get out of it. I think that is the biggest thing.
Gotcha. And of course, that's one of the values of BNI, isn't it? The whole
Correct.
givers
Yes.
gain
Correct.
philosophy, or if people aren't
Yeah.
familiar with that, perhaps they're familiar with the universal law, the law of reciprocity. Either
Yes.
way, it's about, yes, when you give, when you help others, when you pay it forward, then
Yes.
the universe has an uncanny way of reciprocating,
Correct.
and things tend to find its way back to you.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, my biggest one was the giver's gain, because I had no idea what that was when I joined BNI. And it did not take me very long to discover that as a principle is more than just a motto. It's a powerful way of connecting, building meaningful relationships, and fostering mutual success. It is a fast-paced business world where we are often reduced to just a number. BNI reminds us that we are all human. And I love that. I read that so often because it's just so true. Yeah.
Do you have that somewhere prominent in your office, do you?
Yes, it's right on my desk.
Good on you.
I
But
read it every day,
no, but I was
just to
going to say,
remind
well,
me.
yeah, that's great, isn't it? Having those reminders
Yes.
every day, just reminding you
Mm,
about the power of givers gain. So,
correct.
well done to you,
Yes.
Shirley. What's next for your business? Got any exciting projects or plans on the horizon?
Yes, I've outgrown my little office now, my home-based production area. So I'm now looking for industrial work area for my production to increase the production, and I can service more businesses. Basically, that's my next goal.
Wow. Okay. And when would you
Hmm.
like to be in the new industrial office by?
Now the financial year is over, I would like to possibly start as soon as possible in the new year. Starting July, August would be wonderful.
Fantastic. Well, good luck with the
Mm.
search. I mean, that's exciting now. The fact that,
Yes,
your business has tripled in a short space of time. Now you've outgrown the space. You're looking for a bigger space.
yes.
So winning awards, Shirley, what a wonderful, wonderful success story. How do you see your relationship with BNI evolving as your business continues to grow?
Um, I've been the guest host for the last few months, and going forward, I would like to still be involved, maybe in a higher position, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yes,
Yeah. So look,
be.
so it makes
Hmm.
sense to me. So perhaps for the listeners who are just discovering BNI for the first time. So what do you mean when you talk about higher positions, Shirley?
Okay, I should have said more like a mentor, helping the people that join, um, teaching them the little things that I didn't know when I first joined, and just trying to help them to grow as quick as possible and learn as much as possible and
Yeah.
use the BNI more. Yes.
Yeah, and it's a good couple of points there. So the first is that every chapter has a leadership team, of which there are a number of
Yes.
key roles, and what you're referring to there, Shirley, is the mentor coordinator role.
Mhm.
And so the purpose of that role is to support, particularly the incoming members, to leverage and maximise all that BNI has available. Which is the second
Yes.
point that I want to make is that BNI has an enormous amount of resources available. So it's not just a case of, being a visitor, coming along, signing up, being a member. There's actually a really comprehensive process to onboard you and to induct you into BNI so that you're able to maximize, what is BNI, all that BNI has to offer, enormous amounts of training and support. And then you have also, the mentor coordinators coming over the top and just helping BNI members get the most out of their membership.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
If you could share one piece of wisdom with our listeners, Shirley, whether they're in BNI or not, what would that piece of wisdom be?
I think you're never too old for a mentor. Listen to them. They're just amazing. Yes.
Great, that's because we all have blind spots, and so having
Correct.
someone else to provide you with a different perspective, an objective view, just help you
Mhm.
see things that perhaps you can't see. I think that's wonderful advice, Shirley. How can listeners learn more about you or get in touch with you?
I've got a website. It's starfishcollective.com.au. And my point of difference is creating your own fragrance really for your brand. Help you elevate your brand, whether it's your home office or office in the city. That's my goal, to elevate all your brand and help you along the way.
Fantastic. And just as a matter of interest, how do you go about selecting the right fragrance for a brand?
Okay, I normally have a one-on-one with the person.
Yes.
If they've got suggestions, I would take some samples in for them. If they
Yes.
have no suggestions, I obviously look at their brand, see what they are wanting to promote, and I'll create a fragrance which I think would work for their brand, and then take them a sample, and we work together creating the brand.
Well, what a wonderful service, Shirley. Thank you so much. Look,
Thank you.
that wraps up another episode of the BNI Effect. I hope that you enjoyed today's discussion. I want to extend a massive thank you to Shirley Green for sharing her insights with us. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to the BNI Effect on your favorite podcast platform and leave us a review. Until next time, give more, trust more, grow more.